29 fights, 29 wins, 0 losses. No one ever truly figured him out. No split decisions, no controversial wins, just pure domination. But was Prime Khabib really the most unstoppable force MMA has ever seen? Or did the legend outgrow the man? What would have happened if Khabib hadn't retired at his peak? Could anyone, and I mean anyone, have taken that 0 away? Let's find out. Khabib was built for this. Born in the harsh terrain of Dagestan, forged in discipline under the watchful eye of his father, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Khabib's journey began long before the octagon ever knew his name. His foundation? Sambo. A brutal mix of judo and wrestling, combat-ready, unforgiving. While the rest of the world was sharpening striking, Khabib was perfecting control, pressure, domination. By the time he entered the UFC in 2012, he was already 16-0. But no one, not even Dana White, predicted what was coming. Let's be clear, Khabib didn't just win, he broke people. His approach? Relentless. Shoot for a takedown, chain it with another, then pin you against the cage, where escape is a myth. Experts called it suffocating. Opponents called it hopeless. He wasn't just fighting to beat you, he was fighting to drown you. Now let's talk names. Conor McGregor, the biggest star in UFC history. Khabib walked through him, took him down and made him tap, not just physically, but mentally. Dustin Poirier, known for grit and toughness, drowned in round 3. Justin Gaethje, a knockout artist with world-class wrestling, submitted in round 2. And Khabib didn't even get touched. And here's the twist. Khabib wasn't even getting hit. Over 13 UFC fights, he absorbed only 0.6 significant strikes per minute. That's less than most champions take during their walkouts. Khabib didn't need to talk. His silence was louder than most men's trash talk. Calm, controlled, yet terrifying. When the bell rang, there was no emotion, just precision, like a machine. Fighters weren't just physically beaten, they were mentally broken. They entered the cage with hope and left with trauma. Okay, let's be real. No fighter's resume is complete without what-ifs, and Khabib is no different. Tony Ferguson, booked 5 times, never happened. Prime Tony was a whirlwind, elbows, jiu-jitsu, endless cardio. Would it have been Khabib's toughest test? Charles Oliveira, a BJJ assassin with killer striking. Could he have caught Khabib slipping? The questions will forever remain unanswered, but they add to the myth, and maybe the regret. When Khabib retired at 29-0, he didn't just leave the sport, he sealed a legacy. He never lost, never got knocked down, and walked away on top. That's rare, that's mythical. And even in retirement, his shadow looms. So how good was Prime Khabib? He was a storm with no calm, a puzzle no one could solve, a legacy that walked away before time could catch up. And the answer to our question? No one ever was good enough to beat him.